Hello, 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 beauties. Thank you for stopping to tune in on my channel. For those of you that don't know me, I am Queen Fee. For those that are interested in the government, Fiona. Um, this video, I'm going to try to keep this very short, um, but I just want to be obedient. I just want to be obedient. I was in the shower and I was doing some healing energy work on myself. Because when I woke up this morning, I was filled with such a heavy anxiety and such a load on my mind and my heart. And I knew that everything that I was feeling was not my own. So I went to water and I went to God and was praying for his divine light energy to flow over me and to release what no longer serves me. And in the process of that cleansing and that release, I heard the Holy Spirit say, share this. And I'm not often really vulnerable with many people. I've recently been in isolation while I focus on healing myself, and I am so protective of my energy at this current time because as I continue to heal, I come into more gifts. And the recent information that I have been receiving from Spirit has been very, very dark. It has been very painful. I smile and I stay strong through a lot of adversity. I go through warfare every day. I've been going through warfare, but God is covering me and He's blessing me in such a way that people don't get to see that pain. So, um, people think, oh, her life is perfect. I run into people that see me on YouTube or my Facebook page, and they're like, oh, I love your life, and you just seem so happy. And baby, I'm happy, but that's a lot of healing. That's a lot of healing. And before people get to see a smile on my face, God gets greeted with my pain and my sorrows. And as I am releasing that energy, I leave that with God and I continue on throughout my day with stronger hope and with just a stronger faith, because those that don't know me, God does a lot for me. And I know God does a lot for everybody, but when I say God has really kept me in such a beautiful space while I work on my healing. And so he just wanted me to share and let others know. Excuse me, y'all. I'm still draining. I'm still draining. Cause I mean, if you can't notice, my hair is still wet. When I heard Spirit say, to share and be vulnerable and allow others to know that even the strongest people have very weak and humbling moments where we have to go to God in our humility, in our vulnerability. And instead of crying, oh Lord, why? He wants us to co create with Him and ask for guidance because, our lives are so important. that He gave us a team of angels to assist us with various different things that we encounter in our lives. And the smile on my face that y'all see is me working directly with my angelic beings. I am able to be isolated and still be strong because I am not alone. I am not alone. I just want y'all to know that collectively, we are all connected. Your healing is my healing. My healing is your healing. Your pain is my pain. My pain is your pain. We share those things. And God has exposed me to some truths about many people in my life. And I'm grieving. I'm grieving the disconnect. I am grieving that detachment from people, places, and things that no longer serve me. I am not a perfect being. I just choose to still see the light and the love in every situation. And at first, when Spirit was unraveling some things about some folks, I was in disbelief, and I went through I've gone through so many stages of grief. And when Spirit revealed that still years later, after detaching from some individuals, that they are still in so much pain. And instead of focusing on healing themselves, instead, they send me the evil eye. Some have tried to do dark magic against my health, my family, my finances. And God covered me and put me in a place of isolation and still fills me with so much joy, even though all of those things are going on, because that is our challenge. That is our lesson. How are we going to react or respond when we know that there is darkness among us? When you encounter a bully, we've been taught that you stand up to those bullies, right? But we've been a bit misled. You see, anger and aggression is not the only way to fight a bully. Focusing on yourself, loving yourself, constantly pouring into yourself, elevating, and leveling up again and again and again, right in their face, is another way of standing up. So, those individuals don't have to take this kindness as a weakness, because it is power. It is very powerful. Because not only was I gifted that knowledge and that awareness to move forward with precision, it also let me know that, the pain that I'm working on healing, I'm not alone. And I do feel every last one of those attacks. And collectively, it makes me sad, and it makes me want to heal even more. So I went to the shower, and I allowed that water to pour over me and to cleanse me. And for those that need to hear this, I just prayed. So if you are wondering what to do right now in your situation, while you are facing your own warfare, while you are facing attacks that are coming sometimes from the people you love and you help the most, you just have to stay in prayer. You have to stay in prayer, and you have to stay connected to God, because as I've stayed connected to God, people only see the smiles, because God interacts and He blocks those attacks. And so all of that warfare that was being shown to me, the whole purpose of it was to understand that no matter what may try to come against you, God's will is so much stronger than another person's pain and their wounds. And for the Decepticons that may watch this, yes, I felt it. I was triggered to the point that I was angered. And Lord, forgive me for it even crossing my path or my mind of wanting to return that back to its sender. Instead of returning it back to its sender, I'm choosing to transmute it. I'm choosing to heal it. Because God's message to me was, everyone has pain. And I want everyone to feel love, happiness, enjoyment, and satisfaction. So if we continue to return to sender, we continue in the same cycles of pain. And as I felt your pain, as I feel the collective's pain, I understand why the anger is so real, why it is so strong. So I humbly go to God to pray for myself, to pray for my family, to pray for all my loved ones. In general, that means to pray for healing for the entire collective. I know everyone has their own story. I know everyone has their own traumas to heal. So I forgive them for projecting that pain, because what else do they know to do? So I'm sharing this information in hopes that it will connect and extend to other healers that are waking up to who they are and that are ready to stand up and ready to fight. But I am offering a new way of standing up for yourself, standing up and living in your power. It is not weak to turn the other cheek. I'm going to say it again. You are not weak to turn the other cheek. If we are ever going to experience unconditional love, we have to still love each other, even during painful attacks and betrayal. Because some of those people that attacked me were friends, were family, were people that I responded for, in a lot of tough, painful situations. But those people chose to cast me out because I smile during my adversity. Because somehow they think that I feel I am better or stronger than, and that is not the case. God is holding me up. God is covering me. So to those that try to stand in my way, understand I am here on an assignment, and I have a contract with the Most High, and God's will be fulfilled through me. So I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for all of us, because we need this healing so bad on a collective level. So if I can just reach just one soul and just change the heart of just one individual to understand that transmutation is so much more powerful than inflicting more pain just to have an ego match of who is stronger, who is more gifted, who is more powerful. God sent every last one of us with unique talents and abilities. We each possess gifts inside of us. And as you connect more with God, those gifts will be revealed. And you'll also be able to smile, even when that tower moment is tearing apart everything you've ever known. Stand strong in integrity. Stand strong in knowing that the most mightiest power does not come from man, but it comes from Christ. So I encourage you to step into your divine light, to pray until you hear the voice of the Holy Spirit. How do you know when you are connecting with the Holy Spirit? Everything is in love. That means that when you receive a painful message about some sort of deceit, betrayal, or anything that is working against you, that means God's going to give you an explanation for it so that you can understand on a heart level why. So that you no longer have to feel like a victim and say, why are these things happening to me? And you feel that empowering feeling of safety and protection and love. And you just stand in your knowing that even though this storm is strong, my foundation is even stronger. So I just wanted to put that out there. I hope this lands in the hands of another healer that is waking up to themselves, that is obtaining beautiful gifts. I just want to catch somebody else before they return something else to sender. And I pray that whatever energy is returned to those that are carelessly throwing around so much heavy, dark weight of energy, I pray that when that energy does return to them, that they'll talk to that pain and start to receive healing. And that's where I'm going to leave it. You guys are so beautiful, loved, and blessed.